I think it's to do with the, I don't know if it's conscious or subconscious, but I think it's to do with the competitive side of women. And I would say some of it is subconscious, in the fact that there's obviously more of us in the world than there are of you guys. Then, as I said, I've said it before, if you take away some of the elements of the type of guys that you actually like, then whether that be racially classing them, whether it be economically classing them, or whatever your fields and your areas are, you're narrowing down your numbers. Then you've got those that are bloody not incarcerated, or their sexual preferences. By the time you do all of that, the numbers are limited, innit? And then there goes this good-looking guy who seems to be ticking all the right boxes, but for her, because he's already with her. But she's seeing what it appears the other woman's getting. Do you know what I mean? So when you've got a woman like, oh, my man does this, my man does that, you need to get you a man that does. Everything about it sounds good, but then she's going to now think, well, where's this guy in it? And all the guys that everyone's talking about are the ones that are taken. But now they appeal because they've got so much going for them that's being pushed out by other people. They then become the centre of attention because that's the epitome of the guy that they're looking for. And it's harder to find them out there because they're all there. So they start looking inwards rather than outside, and it's just like, he's nice. Oh, I've got a girl. He's still nice. But they're looking at what he's given out to the other woman.
Okay.
I think that's partly to
do you
do
think
with it.
that it's actually harder for them to find a guy? Because obviously, you just said that, it's harder for them. Is it harder for them?
I don't know.
Or is that an excuse for them to?
I think women that tend to do that,
Yeah.
100% think, maybe not all, but I definitely think some of them use it as an excuse, innit? Because at the end of the day, I think what a lot of people in general, not just women, tend to do is when you get caught up in that looking for somebody stage, you tend to look at all the pros of what someone else has as opposed to your own pros. And I think we can be so materialistic with the things that we want. Oh, I want a guy that has this and has that and this. Like, they want all these things, and less. You always want more positives than negatives, innit? When people are people at the end of the day. And I think because they're caught up in that world, it's like, oh, but I can't find a man that does this. Every guy I come across, he's a this, or men are trash, or da-da-da-da. Oh, but you've got a good one. Well, there's loads of good ones out there, but are they willing to actually go out there and filter through? And I think some of them are just too eager as well. Like, you just gotta wait sometimes.
Do you think that they question the negative impact on proceeding someone who's in a situation? Because obviously, for them, if your blinders are on, it's like, I'm going for what I think I want. Not even what I want, but I think I want. And obviously, that would seem like a positive to them. But ultimately, the impact of the woman pursuing the person will have a negative effect. So do you think that they
take
some
into
of them
account go on with their blinkers on?
Yeah.
I think a lot of them switch off, if I'm honest, because they go to that I don't care zone, innit? It's like, well, they're not think I think the only negative things that they think about are themselves. Like, will it work? If this happens, what will the outcome be? But I really think it's more about themselves, about the damage that they can be causing for other people. Like, some might care, innit? I can't speak. I've never done that, so I can't speak for anybody else.
Do you think it's wrong?
Personally, yeah.
Why?
I don't think. No. I'll tell you why. I don't think it's wrong for going for what you want in that aspect, but in the process of, it's actually, you know what? It's hard to say wrong, and the reason why I'm going to backtrack a little bit is because if you feel that there's something that you want, we're told in life, if you want something, go for it, right? And don't let us stop you or whatever else, yeah, or don't let things get in the way of it. So there's that part of me that thinks, yeah, if you want something, go for it. However, I'm just one of those people, and I'm not going to be treading on other people's toes. But on the flip side, the whole thing of being a home wrecker, what I will say, and it's not to defend anybody, but can you break a house that's stable?
I mean, that is a very valid point, right? But what we have to understand, exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
But then that means it's not going to be successful for you, because if you bulldoze something, you're going to mash it down and it completely.
Yeah, so to get in.
But then if you mash it down, you're mashing up both sides of the house, and there ain't no out. Everything's out now.
Who's to say the person smashing it down is not good at renovations?
Well, if they are, that means they've broken down the front anyway, which means the whole front is exposed. So you've got 3 walls instead of.
And then they rebuild it.
Though.
Yeah, but you're rebuilding someone else's home.
No, it's renovation though. They could be going there to break down the house, but come out with
A mansion.
no, to come
No,
out
for real.
to actually rescue. So
that's true.
They may be trying to destroy the family, but pull what they want out
of it. Yeah.
which is the guy.
Yeah.
So,
but
if that is the intent, if that is the intent, then where does wrong actually come into it?
And this is why I said I backtrack on the word wrong, because at the end of the day, for me personally, you can't see when someone. I used to have that thing when I was younger, that typical thing of a girl. I'd say, "Oh, you can't take my man," kind of attitude there. But as I got older, it's more of a case of, if the man wants to go, he's gonna go. Just like a woman, if they want to go, they're gonna go. Like, you holding somebody back is only gonna cause resentment for you, and at a later stage, it's gonna happen, regardless whether it's that person or another person, or just by themselves, they're gonna walk. So
wait,
yeah, but if the guy is sleeping with different females, that is definitely not incest.
How do you feel about the
monogamy
woman predator that's going for what she wants?
I'm for it.
I knew he'd say that.
No, I'm for it. I'm very much about independency. I'm about people being them true selves. I'm about people being strong in themselves.
Yeah.
So if there's something that you want, for whatever reason, go for it. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, it's the person that is being hunted's responsibility to choose whether or not it's worth it or not.
Yeah.
That is it. There's nothing to say that if this person comes to your life won't be better, but there's nothing to say that it will be better. So you just got to weigh up your options properly.
So do you think if a guy, for example, obviously being you're a guy, if you're in a relationship, yeah, and how things are going, everything's fine.
Someone come and try to get my girl.
Well, I was more going with someone trying to come and get you, to be fair. But like, I'm saying it like, you guys are fine, you're happy, you're set. You've got no issues. Like, obviously every couple has their moments, but you've got no like issues, nothing for you to feel like, oh, I don't want to be with her or make you question it. Everything's cushy. Another girl comes, you're like the usual, oh, she's buff, yeah, cool, nice, whatever. But now she's like, no, I want him. Yeah. And you think she's got everything going for her, like whether it be some of the same characteristics as your woman, but maybe a few extra bonus points per se that you.
So you're saying there's someone.
Yeah,
if this girl that's approached me is better than my woman.
See, the thing is, I wouldn't necessarily say better than your woman, but obviously if you've got, she might have just certain little traits that are different. Yeah, that you also.
Look. Like, let me make this very clear. Like I said, I think people should go after what they want, and I think that whoever's being pursued needs to make the choice, weigh up the options, and make sure everybody is clear before anyone makes any decisions. That's it. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm saying as long as you know the choices that you're making, and you can stand by them and you can sleep well, do it.
So now posing that question back to you, how would you do it if someone comes across and girl's just like, right, boom, Fash, I want you to, she's laid her cards on the table, yeah, and you think she's cool, would you then just cut it off at that point? Do you get to know her? What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I don't do anything. I'm not really no, because
you pulled a Fash there. That was good.
no, because I'm thinking like I'm trying to. It all depends, isn't it? Like you're making it real specific. That's a real specific.
Yeah, it's just a scenario. No, the reason why I say that is because obviously, even if you're making choices, yeah, if someone just hits you on a boom, I like you, I want you. Like, if you've not questioned anybody outside of your partner, yeah, do you then just instantly fob that off and be like, well, I've got no issue.
Yeah,
with
you
it.
don't.
Yeah,
You
just
don't. Yeah, you don't.
cut
You
that
won't.
out. Okay, thank you very much. And
You don't.
keep it
So,
moving.
all right, look. So if you haven't questioned anyone outside your partner, then it's going to be very hard for someone to stay your way.
Mm.
That's to me the fact of it. Because the truth is, when you're in a relationship, the only way I feel that you could potentially be getting close to somebody else is if you're not getting something at home, and it could be the littlest things.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like if I don't know, if you like massages, you're not getting massages, but then you meet a masseuse, that's going to be wonderful to you, isn't it?
Mm.
So then obviously you become close with the masseuse.
Mm.
So that's the only way things are. That's how I see it. It's quite black and white.
So
If you look after your home, if your home
Mhm.
is patterned, these things won't happen.
So this is what I'm saying, which goes back to what I was saying in the first place of when someone says, "Oh, I'm taking your partner," whether it be your man or your woman, you can't take somebody's partner
No, you
unless
can't.
But how if they don't want to go?
Because sometimes people don't know what's good for them until you show them what's good for them.
Which means when you show them what's good for them, they want to go, no? Or they want to at least see what it is.
No, because that's like saying, people say all the time, I don't want to fall in love, and then you show them something, and all of a sudden they're in love. But
Basically, if you don't know what you're looking for, then you're going to end up anywhere.
See, that makes complete sense to me.
No, it's like, so if your thing's pattern at home, if your family and the person that you're with is a priority, the only priority, no one ain't getting in or near that.
But this is the bit that I'm saying. So how
but-
do you then take somebody from something if they feel that that's how
I
it
just
is?
think that
because what you do is you divide and conquer.
So is it like
Yeah.
a coaxing thing?
No, listen to what I said. You hone in on people's insecurities and what's missing. So as long as you start ranting to somebody saying, "Oh, this person doesn't do this, this person doesn't do that,"
Yeah,
whatever the situation is, that's how people end up taking your girl.
See,
This is why you should never ever not get too comfortable in your relationship.
100%.
Yeah,
You should
I
always
agree with that.
maintain a certain standard and keep trying, because as soon as you let your guard down,
Comfortability is a
It's a
killer.
killer.
It is.
some
You know, it all comes back to capitalism, right? This system is capitalism, and where people get lost is when they start adding morals to capitalism. Morals have nothing to do with capitalism. Capitalism is you get it at any cost, and the ones that are getting it, right, for the most part, are respected, because as you said, people are governed by money. So whoever's getting it, yo, shit, I see you, you're really doing this thing. That way, that concept is more powerful than any other concept. So a relationship, right? In capitalism, anything goes. In a relationship, right? Anything goes unless you remove capitalism. It's like I have morals. So if you've got morals and the person that you're with don't have the same morals,
It's done. It's done already.
it could be a sinking ship very quickly. So this is why it's important to meet a person and understand how they think and what they're on, and throughout time reassess, as you said, don't get too comfortable and keep going back and forth to see if you're on the same page, because it's okay if you're not on the same page. People are not meant to be together forever. It's unrealistic. You just named like two animals that can get it cracking like that. That says something.
Out of how many?
That says something. And if you really think about it, the reality of society is divide and conquer. The woman that wants that guy is supposed to do whatever she needs to do to get what she wants. It's for the guy to protect his home, if his home is priority.
it's worth protecting.